this is a ginormous cemetery, so this is going to be another difficult one to navigate. You know, forest lawn cemeteries they're known for their beauty. They're grand, they're giant. They're really well known actually for their flat, you know, nameplates that are here for the graves. There's no above ground, you know, tombstones really or anything like that. They don't do that kind of thing here. There will be gorgeous statues all over the place. They do statues, but they don't do above ground mausoleums. They don't do above ground, you know, tombstones like I just said. But there's a statue right there, and that's kind of what they do. They're known for a different style and a more graceful, elegant like look on everything. There is a really big funeral going on right now over to the left of me, but yeah, I'm gonna avoid that side for now. But this is gonna be really difficult to navigate, so let's just go and get lost. Look at that. God, that is gorgeous, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, right where I wanted to go, there's a huge funeral going on right now. God, there are a lot of people there. I do not want to go that way, so we're gonna go this way. And I don't even know who's this way, so we will figure it out. They did give me a map. I will say security was really nice. They know why I'm here, and they gave me a map. So that was really, really kind. So maybe we'll search up in here first. Yeah, I think we'll just start here because I don't want to be around a funeral, right? All right, so there's the Old North Church, and that thing is absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful here, guys. We're over here in the south part at the Liberty Courts. And there's quite a few people resting right here that we want to look at in these gardens. I do see that they might have a cemetery, a funeral later. I see a tent over there, so we're gonna walk through this area first and try to get this done before that starts. I don't want to be disrupting anything while we're here. All right, just across from the church, we have Marty Feldman resting right here. Name may not ring a bell, but you guys definitely know him. He played Igor in the Young Frankenstein movie. Hilarious movie, just absolutely genius. And yeah, that's probably his best known work that you will know him from. Other movies as well. He did a lot of comedy movies. Brilliant actor. And yeah, 1934, 1982. Marty Feldman. Now his eyes, he had those big buggy eyes, and that was part of a botched, some kind of botched operation from some kind of disease he had, and it made his eyes kind of pop out like that. So, but God, did he look fantastic on camera with all the characters he played, you know. So very cool. Marty Feldman right here. All right, as we stay along this stone wall, just on the other side of the church, we have Buster Keaton right here. He was legendary, known for his comedic acting, his stonewall face, his physical stunts that he did all on his own in these silent movies back in, you know, the Charlie Chaplin days. He and Charlie Chaplin were kind of known as the two giants back then. So, Mr. Buster Keaton, God, this guy was genius, and his stunts were incredible. So if you have a chance to look him up on YouTube, please do. He was amazing. Okay, I just noticed this, but when you have this view of the church right here, and if you look straight ahead, there's going to be a water tower right there, and that is where Walt Disney Studios is. It's right, I mean, it is very visible from where I'm at, just across the freeway there, so very cool. I've actually never seen Walt Disney Studios, only on TV. This is the closest I've been. Wow. Okay, and like I said, this place is full of beautiful statues, and this one right here, absolutely stunning. The Washington Memorial, Thomas Ball, the sculptor. Wow. Isn't that just fantastic? And just over here to the right, you're going to see that tower up there on that hill. Just on the other side of that tower is the Hollywood sign. So we are very close to it. We're on the backside. So it's pretty cool. You never see this view, right? Okay, I came on a very busy day. We have two funerals that are going to happen here later. We have one going on right there beyond that wall between the trees. I see another one set up over there where that gentleman's walking. So 4 just in this area today. Wow. Okay, and just down the hill, right here from the street, is Mr. Jack LaLanne, and he is actually known as being the king of fitness. Basically, he's one of the first people to preach, you know, fitness and diet on an everyday basis for, you know, for yourself. And it's actually kind of crazy because I do know his family. His granddaughter or great granddaughter danced at my family's dance studio. Actually, they're from California, and we do know the family. I'm actually friends with his grandson as well, so pretty crazy. And he was actually born September 26th, 1914 to January 23rd, 2011. So we're just a few days past his anniversary of his passing. So, Mr. Jack LaLanne, very, very cool. All right, guys, this cemetery is so big, and there's so many people I'm going to try to visit this morning while I'm here. But we might break this up into different videos just because of how big it is and how many people I could actually try to visit. It is going quick though right now, which is kind of crazy. As we come down into this garden area, we should find somebody very, very well known. Yes, right there. Everybody knows John Ritter. Oh, God, he died way too soon. We all remember John Ritter from the, from being Jack on Three's Company, and as well as the Problem Child movies and so many other movies. He actually passed away right after filming a episode of the last show he worked on, and it's crazy. Like, he filmed the show and then he went to the hospital right after and passed away. It was so unexpectedly, and God, so sad. John Ritter, 1948 to 2003, beloved husband, father, brother, son, and friend. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. The Beatles. Mr. John Ritter. Alright, so just walking through here is nuts. I was just, again, walking to the next location, and I noticed this right here. And I'm looking, and I see the Batman sign. And I'm like, what is that? And I go and look, and there we go. Bob Kane. This is the creator of the Batman comic. He is the creator of Batman. And look at his headstone. It is a comic book. I mean, it's got pages, right? It's got pages and a crease in the middle. So cool. I wasn't even expecting to find this either. I didn't even know. I wasn't even looking for Mr. Bob Kane today. So he wasn't even on my radar. And like I said, walking down the aisle, I noticed the Batman sign as I was kind of just swiveling my head. Very, very cool. God, Batman. Ugh. My absolute favorite. Absolute favorite. So, very, very cool. Okay, now this wasn't on my radar, but as I was walking to my next location, I immediately recognized this right here. Mr. Jerry Buss. We know him as the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers. And he won, 10 NBA championships as an owner with them? Most greatly known for the 80s, the Showtime Lakers back then. But right here, Mr. Jerry Buss, gosh. I wasn't expecting, this wasn't even on my radar, to be honest with you guys. Literally just walking through, and it looks like he is buried with his wife, Joanne, right there. But yeah, Mr. Jerry Buss, beautiful little garden right here. Very pretty, got a bench as well for people that are going to visit him and, visit. Beautiful. These grounds, guys, I gotta tell you, are absolutely stunning. But right here, Mr. Jerry Buss. January 27th, 1933 to February 18th, 2013. Alright, I had to stop and show you guys this ginormous mosaic out here. It is beautiful. It's mainly patriotic stuff, and it is phenomenal. So even if you're not coming here to visit anybody, just seeing this mosaic is going to be worth it. I mean, the little pieces in there, I can see them. God, there are millions. There has to be millions. It is gorgeous. There's some kind of big funeral going on actually too, because we have LA Metro Police here, and they're talking about people on the roof or whatever's going to be happening. So I have no idea who is going to be laid to rest here today, but there is security all over and police, and I'm moving this way. I'm getting away from those guys. All right, coming as south as you can get in this cemetery, pretty much. I mean, there's a part up there on the hill that looks like new development. Right here we have Mr. Paul Walker, who, he crashed and he died in a car crash, ironically. I mean, he's best known for his Fast and Furious movies, which, made like $5 billion worldwide, during its run, and still running now. It's crazy. But yeah, this is where Mr. Paul Walker's buried at. We have some flowers here that have kind of aged, and we have a couple things up here by his nameplate. We have a chain, kind of looks like the one Dom wore, and then we have a Hot Wheel sitting here in the bushes, a little teddy bear lion, and Mr. Paul Walker right there. Got some more flowers, another Hot Wheel down here, and a reindeer for Christmas. Yeah, tragically, he died while doing a fundraiser for his charity. He went out for just a quick joyride with a buddy who got a new Porsche, and he told them, "Hey, I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Just going for a quick ride." And he never made it back. Actually, the people heard the crash at the charity event. That's how close it was. Like, they literally made it around the block. They heard the crash. They saw the smoke, and a lot of them said that they knew exactly who it was because the car was so loud and like skidding, and they knew exactly what happened. So tragic, so sad. But right here, Mr. Paul Walker, rest in peace. God, this is so big. I keep coming back to this. But God, there is just so much to see here, and it is so beautiful. And I actually see, I mean, very easily right here, somebody that we need to stop by for sure. And we'll go up there and see that big mosaic up there eventually. There's another funeral up there. Wednesdays are not the day. I've seen 2 more over here to the south. So I see a total of 9 already that are happening today. Wednesday, guys, is not the day to come and do a video like this. Yeah, I'm going to be avoiding people all day long. Okay, right here, guys, I think you can see it already. God, Laurel and Hardy. Here is the final resting place of Mr. Stan Laurel. 1890 to 1965. Master of comedy. His genius in the art of humor brought gladness to the world he loved. So cool. And this must be his wife right here, Ida Laurel, resting right here with them together. God. Wait, I mean, I don't have to say anything. You guys all know the Laurel and Hardy skits. Just outstanding. And I know Mr. Hardy is actually buried a few miles away from here. So they are still resting pretty close together. God, Stan Laurel. That is... What a genius. What a genius. So I just looked this up, but my goodness, Laurel and Hardy, that comedic duo, they did 107 films together. That is crazy. That is a lot of movies together. Okay, so we look like right now, and we have The Rock and Kevin Hart, and they've done what, 5, 10 maybe? It's like 107 movies together. Wow, that is unbelievable. I was just walking through these gardens, and there are numbers, so that is kind of helping me kind of navigate through where I want to go. And God, it is beautiful here. It really is. It's just so quiet and serene, and it is so nice. There's another statue right there, and we're actually looking for, and we found it actually pretty easy right here. Look at this. He's got his nice big own spot. Here's the final resting place of game show host Bert Comby. So you guys know him from, probably mostly from Win, Lose, or Draw. He was the game show host of that show, and then also Super Password back in the 80s. So right here, Mr. Bert Comby, his star will shine forever. All right, guys, thank you for joining me on this adventure today. You know, it's always a touching feeling doing these, you know, famous grave tours. So we're gonna end it today on this one because I'm gonna have so many graves. It's gonna be a 2-hour-long video. So we're gonna end the first section here. This is part 1. Part 2 will be, you know, next, and I'm moving into a different section of the Memorial Park today, right now, and so we'll cover that. But there is part 1. So hope you enjoyed, guys, and join me on the next adventure.